Alright, that looks good. Here we go. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Justice for All. And last time, we finished our first day of the trial, which we, for the first part, we had Miss Oldbag, testify, and she was, like, talking about how she was, like, spying on Cordia's room, trying to figure out what Miss Andrews was doing with Mr. Cordia because she heard about the topic of, like, the love scandal. So then, in the last part, part 2, we called Miss Andrews to the stand, and she tried to lie, and she almost got away with it because Von Karma told her, if anybody does anything to try to incriminate you, just do not testify, and she almost didn't, but luckily Edgeworth was like, if you won't testify, then I'm going to reveal your illness to everybody. And she's like, no, don't, I'll talk. And she basically spilled the beans on everything, saying that she didn't kill him. Like, Phoenix was, like, trying to charge her that she did it, but it turns out, no, she didn't do it. She actually came across the body, and he was dead already. And she just basically wanted to frame Ungard because Cordia wanted to reveal Ungard's secret because she helped him pack an extra costume in his guitar case. So now we need to figure out what they were going to reveal about Ungard. But again, the bad thing is, since we didn't get the not guilty, the killer still has Maya. So now we have to work fast to try to get her. So anyway, let's get going. Sorry about that. And again, I kind of had a breakdown theory about what might be happening. But I'm not going to say anything until I think it happens. But we'll see. Like, I have an idea. Because, yeah, at the end, too, Edgeworth finally noticed the card, the seashell card that Miss Andrews had. And he was like, what is that card you have? And he goes like, oh, why didn't you show me this earlier? And we're like, wait, what? And I'm like, wait, what? Like, he knows what the card is. Which, I guess we'll find out during the investigation. So, anyway, the future. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, Dad! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Ungard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy food? Okay, Edward. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edward act like that. Never thought he'd say something like, he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. Yes, it was. I believe her. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to? No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Ungard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she'd said all day.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Francisca von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more info on her condition? Yeah, because, she got shot. Wasn't she shot this morning?
Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edward said she was in stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay, and still hanging in there. I'm sure she'll whip me into shape soon, pal. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What? Are you going to visit her, pal?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go. Let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Oh, God damn it. Now I'm definitely not going.
Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah. The Hottie Clinic.
Oh, boy. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Alright, let's go. Hospital. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Oh, God.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Hello again, Mr. What was his name? Hottie? Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes, I'm Director Hottie.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? I can help you. You can tell me. Yes.
Who's speaking? Director Hottie! Edward!
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Francisca. How is Francisca von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that thing, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. It looks like Edward doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked so pitiful. Absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun, after all. And when I snuck up on her, real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Ooh. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. No!
Christ. Oh, wow, she's looking fine. I guess the wound's just being covered by her giant shoulders. Go back to your room.
You're so mean, so mean, my frisky friska. But that's good to... Oh! Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
Christ. And what are those trumpets doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I knew it shouldn't have come here.
Okay, the shooting. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intention of running the trial this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you, And that irresponsible deal you made.
Oh,
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Alright, what's the deal? Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ngard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would have already been over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find God guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ngard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me.
Damn.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Oh, hello. Edward. What happened today at the trial, Edward? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Okay, Adrian's card. By the way, Edward, yeah, let's find out about this. You were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Yeah. Witness! My God! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, yet inadvertently done? This! I can't believe you hid this from me all this time! Even though I argued, she was holding it right in front of you, you idiot. You could have said anything about that. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, right. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly de Killer. It's starting to connect. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at it. The best at that. An assassin! Picture added to the court record was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying. Okay, assassin. So, who is this Shelly de Killer? Really, Phoenix, you can't figure it out? You have a guy on the radio called De Killer. Really, Phoenix? De Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the De Killer name. So, because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves his cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Yeah, this is starting to add up a bit.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. Yep, this is adding up just as I thought. Because again, earlier we went to On Guard and used the tomahawk, and it didn't react when he said, dude, I didn't kill him. He hired the killer to kill Cordia. And because Miss Andrews tried to frame him, the killer was like, oh crap, my client's in trouble. Hey, I need you to find him not guilty or I'm gonna kill Maya. That's why he's doing this. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
I guess that even honorable assassins can exist.
So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree?
Shelly de Killer. Huh. My situation, yep.
I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
Tell him. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me. Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Phoenix, he's offering to freaking help. Take the help, asshole.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Bullshit.
Right. Listen. You need to know something. John Cordia was killed by Shelly de Killer. Oh, apparently your Wi-Fi is lost too. I had no idea, right? And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ungard, your own client.
Yep, I figured it out.
Please, stop! I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly de Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Thank you. See you from Edgeworth.
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks, Edgeworth. At least I appreciate your help, unlike Phoenix. I don't need your pity. Shut up, Phoenix. God.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Ungard hired an assassin?
No way!
I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Well, dumbass, that's why you didn't see it. 'Cause you asked him, did he kill him? And he said no. Of course it didn't show up, because the real killer is the killer, and he killed him. He used it, again, like Edgeworth explained, he used it so the client who hired him wouldn't get in trouble, you dumbass. God, Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess not.
God, he's a freaking idiot. Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound.
Yep, I figured. Oh, great.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found.
Yeah, that's what happened last time. she actually opened the door and it seems like she escaped. So let's find out what happened to her.
Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Holy shit. Where are we? Huh.
What is this place? I got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I could show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Okay. So we got a teddy bear. Was this taken from the hotel?
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute! But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it.
Huh.
I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Okay. What's his picture?
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table.
Of Miss Impact. Huh.
It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue.
Cool. Big screen TV.
Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now where's the power button? Phooey, it's busted. I would so die a happy samurai fan. If I ever got to see the Nico Samurai on TV like this. Ah, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying. All things considered.
Excuse me. There's a doggy door. Oh, I just saw that.
What is this thing? An antenna? I guess. And this is a VCR? There sure are lots of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch is on this thing. Drat! There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here.
Yeah, true. If she knew how to use a computer, she could email the police or something.
So dark in here that I could barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this?
Alright, here's the doggy door.
Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the car to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead?
I am almost certain I told you on our first meeting, I am an assassin. And my name is Shelly, but don't tell anybody else. It's embarrassing.
No way! You're lying! I mean, an assassin?
People are not allowed. People are not always who they appear to be. Oh boy.
Nick!
Dun dun dun!
Mr. Nick?
Huh? Oh, yeah, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now, I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Alright. I'll say, I wonder where we should go next. Let me consult the guide real quick. Alright, he did say go to the detention center. I was just making sure this was the right order to go. Okay. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over today.
Ah,
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt and Guard. Here you are.
what did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Okay. Oh, Mr. Wright! So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Stone. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Chew for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Okay.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat.
Oh my god, Pearl.
I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. That's no jammed into a pocket. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Oh, where are we going? It says move to his living room, but I can't. Hang on a second.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably straightening the evidence for tomorrow's trial.
Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victims list around.
You gotta be kidding! There's over 100 people on here!
Mr. Nick, is Mr. Ungard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Can we go to his living room? How do I get to his living room? He said go feed the cat, didn't he? Why can I not move to his living room? I'm trying to get to the living room, but it won't let me. I guess maybe we have to go to the hotel lobby first? That's weird.
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass.
Yep. Ah! Miss Oldbag!
Don't defile my name and turn it into a gas, you spiky-haired pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised something much more valuable. I want Edgy Poos. It's all your fault. You've awakened a wild beast inside of Miss Oldbag.
Miss Oldbag.
Keep your hands off of me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move it with the silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Can I move to Mr. Ungard's room? Yes, thank you. This is where I wanted to go. Because it says in the guide to go here. Living room. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
Wow! What the hell? Wow. So this is what Star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu!
Oh! Cute. So I guess this is Shu. He is quite adorable.
Aw, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu.
Aww. Alright, we'll check on Shu in a minute. I gotta let the SD card cool down. Be right back. Alright, that looks good. Alright, let's continue. I love this little animation with her. She looks so cute.
Tee.
Cat seems to like pearls. Who's this? Oh, shit. I assume he'd probably have a different voice on.
Pardon me. May I help you with something, mister?
Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. Ungard's lawyer.
The Masters. Then, you must be Mr. Wright.
Yeah, I'd assume he's putting on a voice to hide who he actually is. Shelly, you son of a bitch. Yes.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe.
John Doe. Oh my god, really? Nice to meet you. Oh, hello. Alright, let's talk. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ungard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
Huh. How typically butler-like, as it were.
Real quick, let me examine the room.
Like, yeah, why is there a motorcycle?
A giant bike is flying through the air.
That bike, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But, sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm assuming there aren't really any clues. It's got the same door. So, is Maya being held in this house? I mean, here's the door.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Ungard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean shoe.
The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess it's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. And Maya's behind there, you idiot! Oh my god, she's right there!
Ah, there's a mask here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about the show than this kid. Alright. What's this real quick?
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know? I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Faye Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Alright, I don't think we can get any clues, so let's just continue talking to Mr. John Doe. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say, maybe about 1 year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. Ungard the kind to have a maid over a butler. Shoot. That's a very cute cat you got there.
It is my duty to take care of them. The master rather fancies shoe.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not really that.
Talk about the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. That's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law.
But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, back to the hotel. Hey, bitch. Here's your fucking letter. Let us through. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at this.
Why? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Oh, itchy poo!
Ugh! Is that her perfume pheromone to Amar I smell?
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsympathetic young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattering. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand.
Letter introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook.
Okay, bye.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. And she jumps really high. Seriously, I was just standing here, and she just jumped up right to my face and slapped me. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Oh, God. Ah! What? What now?
One little thing before I forgot. You can't go into Mr. God's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear.
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there, and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so yeah, I've been here, so vile the room. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Alright, to the hallway.
Hi, city boy.
Look, Wada, you're still here?
Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scope, yeah? And this hotel just has that aurora of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Rick Gibbon. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Alright, let's talk. Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? Y'all really gonna shell out the bucks for that info I got?
Lotto, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. I followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs. Shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them, too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. Amazing there are no cameras in this hallway. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote.
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about on guard shoving his manager lady onto Cordia?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to mind?
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Hey, what's with y'all? Why you start staring at me like my grandma used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Camera. Ow, my baby, my $600 baby! What's with the red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that red-coat friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there. You hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you two there, little youngin', keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Okay.
And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Okay.
And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring... Would you please just leave already? Criminy. So this is the only other room we can go to. We've investigated everything else. Oh, who's this?
Mr. Nick.
What was that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? Is it somebody gagged?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Oh, it's her.
Excuse me, what are you calling a demon, Brad?
Zoinks! It's the alien! What the hell, Phoenix? That's more Larry Butts' line than yours.
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldback. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with you youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor John, and you're disturbing me.
Okay. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was lording around here with that impeccable look on her face. With that impeccable look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Okay. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Cordial.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my books.
But I'd heard that he was lacking behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard.
Well, that's a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just Look at this mountain of presents! It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. I'm trying to think now, what does Shelly have to do with these bears? Because he had a bear in his little room. Did Shelly send all these bears? Like, maybe that's how he got in the room. He disguised himself as a bear, like he stitched himself into a costume. I don't know, we'll see.
Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, Pearl?
The presents, they're all bears, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm finding weird. She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Cordia's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of John without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear John was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biographic, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. I'm Uncle Bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Irk, that startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Huh. Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Uh-oh. The transceiver! Oh boy. Hello? Hello! This is not a phone. Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Wright. Uh-huh. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right. All right. It's the dances a little. What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Connect. Damn! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Hell, excuse me. What the hell?
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Electronics expert? Who would be good at electronics? Would it be at the police station, I'd imagine? I'd imagine somebody at the police station would do it. Oh. I might be wrong. Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh, we got something here. What is this?
Hey, welcome back, pal.
I was like, does he know?
I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Whoops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be humble. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Hang on. The transceiver, can you fix it?
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh, yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. It has to do with something in the room. So there's something in that room that caused it to do that.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? What's that? Oh!
I have no idea what that is.
So what is this electromagnetic interference? God, you're in it, Phoenix. Just use the computer at your desk, or do you not have one?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy. It's so darn funny, right?
Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV, and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out a very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Cordia's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it! I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, pal.
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Quickly, to the hotel. Keep rushing. Away. Cordia. We made it.
Hey, you'll find you here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item! Hey, calm down, pal! I didn't say I didn't get one! That's not the police's!
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on me, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppet here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to be anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well clear the world, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device, or some other sort of bug hidden in this room.
So, we're going to find it, right?
Right, now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to get the room a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the X button to lock onto it.
Wait, what?
What X button? Don't question it. Don't question it, pal. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye on it. Give me a yell to find your bug. Got it, pal?
Okay. Lamp check. Listening device. Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah. I'll be more conscious from now on. Sorry. Where's that bear with the clock? Nope. Not there. Alright. That's just a computer. What's this? And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
A dryer? Oh, if you use it next to a TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah.
And when that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
Hey, good memory, Pearls.
I will never forget it for the rest of my life.
Cool. What's this?
What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but...
Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of?
I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry. Oh, I thought it was that. Where could this bug be? Wait, was this the bear? Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock.
What's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just, sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh, does it remind you of your first case?
Oh?
Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. I mean, again, there's the computer. Could it be in the computer? There doesn't seem to be anything here, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye. Alright, I accidentally didn't do that right. There's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with paper that you can write on. So...
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, What's a laptop?
Looks like you're out of time.
Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to the time. But basically, they talked about the TV remote making a joke like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could mute people? Hey, let's try it on Maya tomorrow. And Pearls was like, okay, even though Maya may be dead. And I looked at the guide, and I would have probably found it. I was like, oh, the stuffed bear. That makes sense. Because it's like, that's the only thing that doesn't seem electronic in here.
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful bug on it.
What? I missed, apparently. Oh, so what are you talking about? Okay. I had to get it right on the eye. There we go.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found a device for me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Ooh,
No!
Oh, poor Pearls.
that's... It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Oh, what a emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Excuse me. So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yup, it's a pinhole CDD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera only used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside of it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed to the radio waves, and then it changes to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know you're right.
Sorry about that. So set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. It was running at the time of the murder. And that bear clock went off at like 8 p.m. Transmitter. So what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination, you idiot. How you not look this stuff up, pal? It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
I gotta say, the guy has a ton of videotapes. So, does he set cameras up, and once the time is right for the killing, he kills and he films himself killing people? Is that what this is suggesting? Jesus.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for an hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime scene, pal.
Transmitter added to the court record. It changes the footage taken by the spy into a radio waves and transmits to the... Okay, it's that bear.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
and I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my eyes.
But who gave Mr. Cordia this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh,
Is there really no way to find out? It's a bear. The camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's robe.
I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go around to the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Oh my God, Gumshoe.
he's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways, right? Okay, I figure. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways, right?
Ah!
Yep. You'll always have to excuse me. I've heard your conversation just now. Edward, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right?
Huh?
Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and the transmitter that scatterbrained detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it's got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so. I wouldn't know. I'm a freaking idiot. Edward's got everything in the bag. It's 9 p.m. I think I could still make it in time.
Huh?
I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bears snatched up by Edward. I can just imagine. Okay, you're coming with me, pal. Excuse me. Just walking through the hotel with it. See you soon, right? Well, wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered John Cordia? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? Of course not. To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. John Cordia's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card, Shelly de Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued.
In the last investigation.
Yeah, that investigation went pretty smoothly, except for me trying to find the radio transceiver. Though it was fun reading all the little comments. Like, she's like, what's this? What's that? Alright, let's get a preview of the next part, and we'll call it a part. March 22nd, same time still. Just a few minutes or hours have passed.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd probably say not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Alright. We're gonna call it a part here. So help me on doing it. Again, sorry for the little cutoff at the certain point. Again, I wasn't paying attention to the timer when it was on a minute. But anyway, hope you all enjoy. This is the CB Ultra 768, and we'll be back with more Phoenix Wright Justice for All, and we will finish our last investigation next time. So stay tuned for that.
Bye, Pearls. Oh, don't look so sad. Bye.